My mom demanded I step aside so my brother could have my wife. She said he loved her first. I'd spent my entire life being the backup son. My younger brother Trent was the miracle baby, born after mom's 3 miscarriages. I was just the practice run. When Trent wanted hockey lessons, I got pulled from piano to pay for his equipment. When Trent needed a car for prom, mine got sold. When Trent's grades weren't good enough for college, I tutored him every night while my own grades slipped. I put myself through law school while my parents paid for Trent's communications degree and his apartment and his ski trips with friends. By 32, I was a partner at a mid-sized firm. Trent was on his 4th career pivot, currently selling crypto to his Instagram followers. My wife Brooke and I met in law school. She was brilliant, driven, and came from nothing, like me. We got married young, built everything together, bought a house in the suburbs. I thought we were solid. About 8 months ago, Brooke started pulling away. Less affection. Phone always face down. Working late 3 times a week. I blamed the stress of her new position. I brought her flowers, planned date nights she canceled, tried harder. Then came Thanksgiving at my parents' house. Mom insisted on a formal dinner. She seated Brooke next to Trent, put me at the far end of the table. Dad wouldn't look at me. We need to discuss something difficult, Mom said, tapping her wine glass like she was giving a toast. Trent and Brooke have developed feelings for each other. I laughed. Nobody else did. They've been together for 7 months, Mom continued. Before you get angry, you should know that Trent loved her first. He saw her at your law school orientation before you even spoke to her. You got in the way of something that was meant to be. I looked at Brooke. She was staring at her plate. Trent deserves happiness, Mom said. He's had such a hard life. You've always had everything figured out. You'll bounce back. But Trent needs this. He needs her. She's my wife, I said. Marriages end all the time. Dad finally spoke. Be the bigger person. We want the house, Trent said. Brooke loves that house. I can't afford anything comparable. You can get something else. We're thinking of having kids soon, Brooke said quietly. I want them to grow up in that house. Mom reached over and squeezed Brooke's hand. I've always wanted grandchildren. I'd been married to Brooke for 6 years. Mom never once asked us about grandchildren. Sign the divorce papers without a fight, Dad said. We raised you to be selfless. I'd paid off their second mortgage when Dad's business failed. I'd covered Mom's surgery when insurance wouldn't. I'd bailed Trent out of credit card debt 3 times. Selfless. I walked out without another word. Her laptop was open on the kitchen counter. Threads with Trent going back 9 months. Photos I can't unsee. Vacation plans using our joint credit card. Apartment listings near my parents' house, dated back to May. She'd been planning her exit longer than the affair itself. I called my colleague Miranda, our firm's best divorce attorney. By Monday morning, we filed citing adultery with documented evidence. By noon, I transferred my half of joint savings to a protected account. By 5 p.m., I'd changed the security codes on the house. She came home to an eviction notice and her suitcases on the porch. But it got worse for them. My forensic accountant discovered Brooke had been funneling client referral fees to a shell company Trent created. $67,000 over 6 months. She'd also been pocketing reimbursements from her firm. Another $23,000. I reported her to the state bar. The divorce was brutal, but short. Her firm fired her when the bar investigation opened. She got nothing but her student loans and the complaint hanging over her career. Trent's shell company triggered an IRS audit. 3 years of unreported crypto gains surfaced. He owed $94,000 in back taxes and penalties. They moved into my parents' basement. Mom complained Brooke didn't help with chores. Dad complained Trent ate all the food. Everyone fighting, constantly. 4 months later, the final satisfying bomb dropped. Brooke wasn't pregnant with Trent's baby. She was pregnant with her former boss's, the same boss who'd fired her.